Hello and welcome to this new video on my channel Off to Office. In this video we are going to be talking about subtotal function and the subtotal tool available under the data menu. So starting with the function first, we have our data before us, and if we want to apply sum or count of these data, then we simply apply sum or count a function like this. That's totally fine. Now I'm going to apply filter on it. Select blank and Amazon only. But was this kind of summation we wanted? The answer is no. We wanted a summation of only for these visible data. Here comes the role of subtotal function. So I will replace these formula and apply subtotal here. So as you can see, under this subtotal function there are a variety of normal functions like average, count a, max, and also there are functions numbered as 101, 102, 103 like this. So this is for the compatibility. So I will select the functions starting after 100. So I want to have a summation of these data. So I will select 109. And my range of course will be this one and close it. So now if I apply filter here and want to have data for Apple and Dell only, then this will return me a summation of these data that is visible. Now these processes were manual but useful of course. Now say we have the same data and we want to be able to have a summation of each company or each state or both. So what to do? So the first thing first that we will do is we will sort this data. We will sort this data. We will go to home menu. Sort by company. I will also sort by state. Nested sorting this is called. I will also like to sort by region. So region, and fine. I have sorted my data. Now as I told you, I want summation of these companies, Amazon, Apple. So after every company I want a summation of these values. So simple. I will select this data, go to the data menu. You can see outline option here. There are three things available here: group, ungroup, and subtotal. I will press subtotal and you can see subtotal. It says at each change in company. So at each change in company, that was the purpose of my sorting, that after every change in company, like if Amazon changes to Apple, then I need to apply a summation or whatever function that I assign here. So this is sum. I want to apply sum to what? I want to apply sum to everything or many things like total units, Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, and client as well. Replace current subtotal. Okay, fine. Now we are able to see summation of each company. Like for Amazon company, this is Monday total, this is total units, this is total sales in 1000. But here under client, this is showing me 0. Obviously you cannot sum text. So what had we wanted here? So in place of 0, we would love to have count of these clients. So how to do that? If you double click it, you can see function number 9 has been applied to this range of data, D2 to D8. I want count of these numbers. So let me check which number under subtotal provides me that option, count A. This is at number 3. Okay, fine. So what we will do, we don't need to change this as the data will be voluminous. So we don't want to change it manually, and we won't obviously do that. We will do just one thing: select it, use find and replace, and in place of those 9 I want to insert 3. But I want to be very careful, and I'm just not entering 9 because there may be data like 9, like client 9, so I don't want to disturb that. So I'm saying 9 comma is to be replaced by 3 comma replace all. So see, you're able to apply subtotal and 2 different formulas. So this is the way you can tackle the situation where you want to apply 2 different functions under subtotal. Now after application of subtotal, you can see these things 1, 2, 3. What are these things? These 1, 2, 3 actually represent the level of summation or report. Like we are at level 3, means this is the most extensive report. If we go to number 2, this is a little bit lesser, and 1, this is totally grand total. For aesthetic purpose, we would like to differentiate these rows of totals. So we need to give a different shading or color to these rows, like say this, and bold as well. I have selected this 2, Dell total, Tesla total, and Walmart total. And also I will assign a different coloring to this grand total. Let me select it first. Okay, fine. Now if you switch to this third number, so now this looks more beautiful and interactive. Now say we further want total of each states or each region as well. We call it a nested subtotal or subtotal inside subtotal. So how to do that? We will again select this data, go to data menu, go to outline and apply subtotal. I will say at each change in state, and at each change in state what do we want? We want summation. Then it says replace current subtotals. No, I don't want to replace it. It gives me an option of page break between groups. So if you intend to print this report, I will say do this because it will be very difficult task to manually hit page break. So I'm applying a page break here. Again, one more layer of reporting is visible. See, now under Amazon we have California's total and Monday total units. Again we can replace it with these zeros with, I told you, 9 comma replaced by 3 comma replace all. So that makes it more beautiful or more meaningful. Text filter that contains total. This will filter all those. A different one, say this could be the I'm doing it one by one because this is in filter mode, and if you copy paste it, there's a chance that even the data between these rows will be highlighted in that way. So now we will go to report number 4. Now you can see this is looking so beautiful, and you have subtotals, Amazon, then California. You can even apply one more subtotal, as many as subtotals you want, like east north bifurcation. You can get that as well. Now if it looks clumsy like these 1 2 3 4, I would like to say these things won't be printed. You can see there's some groupings here. These are the groups that Excel has automatically created. These groups are across the rows, and you can create groups across columns as well. Say you want to create a group of first half of your week. So you will again go to data menu, and here you will see group, outline, group and group. Okay, fine. Now if you click this, this will be hidden, only this part of the data will be visible. Now in case you don't want these 1, 2, 3 and grouping all, you can remove this and keep these things intact. You will go to data menu, outline, ungroup and clear outline. So that's it in this video. Hope you liked it. If so, don't forget to subscribe, share and do press bell icon so that you receive notification of all new videos. Thanks for watching.